Clarendville, 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. We're going to take a ride here on the Bonavista line. Come on and join us.
Let's go. Woo! Oh.
As I roved out one morning in May to view those who labour down on the railway, I saw the teardrops that fell from their eyes, those red-roaring devils on the Bonavista line. Well, to sew in a button they'll charge you 5 cents, and 50 to stick up their shack by the fence. To boil your kettle they'll charge you a dime, and these is the rules on the Bonavista line. And it's down to the store now your milk for to buy. They will tell you it's the best ever come from a cow. It's only flour water and they mix it so fine. They sell it for milk on the Bonavista line. And it's all for the pork now, it is so very bad. And for the molasses it would set you quite mad. And for the flour now it's just like slake lime, would give you consumption on the Bonavista line. Well, it's down to the store now, your groceries to buy. The old woman, she'll nod and she'll wink of her eye. She will tell you about it and isn't it fine, and she'll give you a tip on the Bonavista line. On the fine Sunday morning, turn out. Those poor labourers will turn out their snout, and it's all's for Bertha, she dresses so fine. She's the devil for men on the Bonavista line.
The Bonavista line runs from Clarendville down the scenic Trinity Bay shore to the town of Bonavista. You can reach all the communities along this line by car if you care to. In fact, you'd get to them a lot faster by car, but if you're in no great hurry, then no other way could be half as pleasant as travelling by train through this historic part of the province.
As I leaned o'er the rail of the Eagle, the letter boy brought unto me a little gilt-edged invitation, saying the girls want you over to tea. Now sure I knew the old hooligan sent it, and I went just for old friendship's sake. And the first thing they gave me to tackle was a slice of the Trinity cake. Mrs. Hooligan, proud as a peacock, kept smiling and blinking away, while her daughter Joanna, the spinster, was helping the boys to the tame. There was everything there on the table that a man or a woman could take, and the eyes nearly burst from their sockets for a taste of the Trinity cake. Ellen Reardon wanted to taste it, and she struggled near ready to burst. 2 sealers attacked it with handpipes to try and remove the top crust. Then McCarthy went out for a hatchet, and Flanagan grabbed an old saw. Now the cake was enough by the powers to paralyze any man's jaw. Oh, McCarthy complained of his stomach, and Morgan felt bad in the head, and Hogan crawled near the melodeon and fervently wished he was dead. And Flanagan grabbed the accordion, and there he did wiggle and shake, and all of them swore they were poisoned or more, from eating this wonderful cake.
One of our fellow passengers on our trip to Bonavista.
That's Ryan's Fancy performing in Trinity. So what was going through your mind there when you were watching that?
Funny thing about the train, I always remember the two youngsters on it. One of them had a great big orange juice stuck in his top pocket, in his jacket pocket. Yeah. But the other fellow who was doing, we were talking about it, the fellow who was doing the hand movement.
What was that?
He had a box of matches. I only realised he had a box of matches, and he was doing a little percussion. He didn't want to be loud, but he was, you know, over his hands and wherever he'd hit it. And it was a very visual thing. But the lip syncing was... I don't know had anybody done videos. We were the first video kings, I guess. But there were so many words in those songs. Like, we recorded those songs in the studio before we went out, obviously. And sometimes, like, a song like that had so many lyrics in it that we were coming off the road having done a bunch of concerts somewhere else, so quite often we didn't get time to learn all the songs. So there were always these cues down, looking down at the guitar or looking away, just to make sure that the visual wasn't so bad that it looked a total disaster in terms of lip syncing.
Wow, amazing. And even just looking at Newfoundland back then, hey?
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's incredible. Like, Trinity's developed so much now over the years, but even then it was being recognised as a beautiful spot. And then you know, getting to Bonavista, it was just a great train ride. But anyway, so you can't do that anymore. No,
that's right. Well, we're going to enjoy more of that train ride coming up after this commercial break. Stay with us. More Ryan's Fancy right after this.